Today I'll be talking about Victreebel, the final evolution of Bellsprout who evolves into Weepinbell, who evolves into Victreebel when given a Leaf Stone. Its past PYC dates are May 7th, 1996, February 26th, 1999, December 17th, 2001, October 7th, 2004, July 29th, 2007, May 19th, 2010, March 9th, 2013, December 29th, 2015, October 19th, 2018, and August 9th, 2021. While not my favorite design, I think Victreebel is one of the few pocket monsters to actually look like a monster. Now let's get into the Bulbapedia article.
Hello and welcome to the Bulbapedia section of the video. Today we'll be talking about Victreebel, the flycatcher Pokemon whose number is 0071. This is what it looks like. Its type is Grass, Poison. Abilities, Chlorophyll, and Gluttony is its hidden ability. Gender ratio is 50-50. Catch rate is 45 or 11.9%. Breeding, egg group Grass. Hatch time 20 cycles. Height is 5'7" or 1.7 meters. Weight is 34.2 pounds or 15.5 kilograms. Base experience yield is 191. There's 4 gens and 221 in 5+. Leveling rate is medium slow. EV yield, total 3 in attack. Shape is that. Has no footprint. Pokedex color is green. Base friendship is 70. Victreebel is a dual type grass poison Pokemon introduced in Gen 1. It evolves from Weepinbell when exposed to a Leaf Stone. It is the final form of Bellsprout. Biology, Victreebel is a pitcher plant Pokemon with a bell-shaped body. It has a gaping mouth with pink lips and 2 sharp teeth. Its semicircular eyes appear directly under its mouth, and it has several dark green spots on its body. On either side of its body is a large green leaf covering Victreebel's mouth is a leaf with a long brown yellow tipped vine growing out of it. The vine is flicked to mimic an animal in order to attract prey. Victreebel also produces a sweet scent to further aid in luring its victims. Acid that has dissolved numerous prey animals become sweeter and even more effective at attracting prey. It can be found in small groups and is territorial. In the manga, Victreebel hoards food, usually small birds and rodents, and collects leaf stones to perform evolution rituals at night to help Weepinbell become more Victreebel. Huh. That's cool. Being the result of an evolution via evolution stone, Victreebel is rarely found in the wild, though they can be found in temperate forests and jungles. As mentioned in Pokemon Sleep, Victreebel is known to sleep with its mouth open to draw in prey. Very rarely, it forgets about luring in prey and instead chooses to sleep face down. Aww. Evolution, Victreebel evolves from Weepinbell and is the final form of Bellsprout. So Bellsprout, Weepinbell, Victreebel. Game data, Pokedex entries. Gen 1, Red and Blue, said to live in huge colonies deep in jungles, although no one has ever returned from there. Ugh. Yellow, lures prey with the sweet aroma of honey. Swallowed whole, the prey is melted in a day, bones and all. Ugh. Stadium, attracts prey with sweet-smelling honey. Its prey include bugs, naturally, and even large animals on occasion. In Gen 2, in Gold, acid that has dissolved bitty prey becomes sweeter, making it even more effective at attracting prey. Silver, this horrifying plant Pokemon attracts prey with aromatic honey, then melts them in its mouth. In Crystal, once ingested into this Pokemon's body, even the hardest object will melt into nothing. Stadium 2 is just gold again. In Gen 3, in Ruby and Sapphire, Victreebel has a long vine that extends from its head. This vine is waved and flicked about as if it were an animal to attract prey. When an unsuspecting prey draws near, this Pokemon swallows it whole. In Emerald, the long vine extending from its head is waved about as if it were a living thing to attract prey. When an unsuspecting victim approaches, it is swallowed whole. Fire Red lures prey into its mouth with a honey-like aroma. The helpless prey is melted with a dissolving fluid. Leaf Green is just Red and Blues again. In Gen 4, in Diamond, Pearl, and Platinum, it pulls in its mouth a fluid with a honey-like scent, which is really an acid that dissolves anything. Heart Gold and Soul Silver are their Gold and Silver counterparts. In Gen 5, Black and White are Diamond, Pearl, and Platinums. Black 2 and White 2 are also Diamond, Pearl, and Platinums, but they changed honey-like to having a dash in it, which I think it's supposed to anyway. But that's cool, so it's slightly different, but I'm not going to read it again. In Gen 6, X is Red, Blue, and Leaf Greens. Y is Crystal's entry. Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, they're Ruby and Sapphire counterpart. In Gen 7, the Let's Go games, those are yellows. In Gen 8, in Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl, in its mouth, it pulls a fragrant nectar-like fluid. The fluid is really an acid that dissolves anything. In Gen 9, Scarlet, it lures prey into its mouth with a nectar-like aroma. The helpless prey is melted with a dissolving fluid. In Violet, after dissolving many prey, this Pokemon's acid becomes sweeter. This makes it even easier to attract more prey. Here we've got Victreebel in the Kitakami Pokedex. This is interesting. It's raining and it's night. It's kind of just floating. Can they do that? I don't. There's nothing that says that they can just kind of float. I don't know. Maybe they're jumping up and down. Maybe I don't know. That's interesting. Game locations. Side game locations. Held items. Pokemon caught in Gen 1 must be traded to a Gen 2 game in order for a held item to appear. In red, blue, and yellow, you get a bitter berry 100% of the time. Stats. Base stats. We'll compare Gens 1 to 5 and 6 onward. So HP 80, that stays the same. Attack 105, that stays the same. Defense 65, that stays the same. Special attack 100, that stays the same. Special defense 60, then that goes up to 70. Speeds 70, that stays the same. For a total of 480 and a total of 490. In the Gen 1 to 5 box, there's a note here that says, this Pokemon's special base stat in Gen 1 was 100. Pokeathon stats. Type effectiveness. Damage normally by normal, poison, ground, rock, bug, ghost, steel, dragon, and dark. Weak to flying, fire, psychic, and ice for double. Immune to nothing. Resistant to fighting, water, grass, electric, and fairy, all for half except for grass, which is a fourth. In Gen 1, the effectiveness of bug-type moves is 4, so it went from 4 to 1. For Learn Set, by leveling up, you can hypothetically get a level 21 Victreebel, but it doesn't look like that's what we're going to be doing. I guess there's one down here, but we'll do these by Move Reminder, and then the Evo as well. By Move Reminder, you've got Stockpile, Swallow, Spit Up, and Gastro Acid, and Power Whip. Upon evolution, you get Leaf Storm, and on level 44, you get Leaf Blade. By TM, we're skipping. By Breeding, we're skipping. Oh. Hello. By prior evolution, these stages you get Growth, Wrap, Poison Powder, Stun Spore, Acid, and Slam. I'm not really sure how that makes sense since this didn't translate to this one, so I don't know. Anime only moves. Tackle. It's a normal type move in the episode Pikachu Revolts. Side game data. Got all this. Pokemon Ranger in the browser entry. Victreebel slushes poison from its big mouth. Beware of the puddled poison. In Shadows of Olmia, it shoots leaves and slops poison around to attack. Was sort of DS icon. I got all this. Evolution data. Yeah, I got all that again. I've read it before. Sprites, so green again, like the last couple days. So we got the basics, you know. It's different shaped body, but pretty basic. And those teeth are sort of more in the center here for these first couple. This is more, you know, now on the front there. It's more of this pitcher plant shape, I guess. Yeah, just more pitcher shaped, I guess. Yeah, the tail slightly different. So the black sprite doesn't really work for the one. Although of most Pokemon, like this one's the one that it works for the most. Even though it doesn't really work that well. Yeah, because of how it's shaped, generally. Gold, it actually gets thinner. That's interesting. Or Gen 2. I mean, I don't know, it's kind of hard to tell in silvers, but yeah, crystals and golds, yeah. I can see it waving around the thing. That's cool. Sorry. Its mouth is sort of a pink. This one's more of a blue. Sort of that lime green color saw yesterday for Weeping Bell. This is interesting. It's a red mouth in crystal. It's changed. Yeah, the teeth are more pointy. The leaf, I'm sure, changes. You know, the details on the leaf change. This is a bunch of spots. It's now down to 3. Yep. So, yeah, then it's still kind of thin in Gen 3. But, yeah, the leaves are slightly bigger, I think. You get the colors now, right? The red mouth. So, it's the blue mouth. It's kind of... Oh, interesting. It kind of takes a little bit of inspiration from both its previous evolutions with this sort of, I don't know, more brown leaves, but with the more lime green body. That's kind of cool. Yep. So then I'm more familiar with this one, Diamond and Pearls. It's got a bunch of spots now. It's much bigger again. The leaf is shaped slightly differently here. I guess it does kind of go through that a little bit. Changes. It's a slightly different shade of brown. This is more green, sort of a neon lime green kind of color. This blue is slightly different. Yep. This is, yeah. Oh, this is interesting. It's a little thinner. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 spots, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. They seem to be the same. It's hard to tell because I'm moving around. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think it's about what they're doing. Okay. This one seems to be about the same. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think that's still 7. Then this becomes much 3D model. That's very interesting. Kind of more the picture shaped again. Leaves are very pretty good. Except the spots are a lot smaller on the front sprite. They're a lot lower on the body. But the back sprite still has it speckled throughout. That's interesting. Yeah. Oh, and the body. Yeah, this is kind of a lighter brown, sort of a gray brown. The blue is slightly different. Oh yeah, it goes from pink now, the pink mouth. Yep. Some of the spots around the body again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, I think, still. Yeah. And then, yep. Yeah, see how different that is. The vine is different, even though it's not really different in any of these. Maybe it is a little bit, but you can't really tell. But yeah. Yep. So Victreebel in the anime. There's a bunch of them. That's interesting. Let's see. Yep. Then Victreebel in Pokemon Origins. And Victreebel in Pokemon Evolutions. That's pretty cool. Okay. In the manga, Victreebel in Pokemon Adventures. It seems to be bouncing around, or is this an actual Clefairy? Or is this, looks like to be a doll, one of the Clefairy dolls. Okay. In the TCG, and the trivia. In Gen 1, Victreebel has the highest index number of all non-glitch Pokemon. The second point we've read before. Origin, Victreebel may be based on carnivorous pitcher plants. The blue lips in its shiny coloration may be referenced how a pitcher plant's rim turns blue under UV light. That's pretty cool. Name origin, Victreebel may be a combination of victory, tree, and bell. I think so. The shortening of Bell into Bell is a result of the 10-character limit on English Pokemon names in Gen 1. That's fun. Utsobot may be derived from Utsubokosura, pitcher plant, and possibly pot. Got in other languages, references, related articles. Yeah, let's move on.
Now let's watch Victreebel's first scene in the anime.
Hello and welcome to the anime section of the video. Today we are watching episode 26, Pokemon Sensation. In this episode, Ash, the main character, and his traveling companions, Brock, Misty, and Pikachu, have arrived in Celadon City. Ash wishes to battle the gym leader right now. Brock, Misty, and Pikachu are watching a little show with a bunch of other Pokemon. They're in the gym right now. Yeah, little presentation.
Away Beach.
Yeah,
The end.
that was an Ammonite waving goodbye to his friends. So there's the Victreebel. There's a Tangrowth and a Gloom. Yeah.
Great story.
That's Brock, Misty, and Pikachu. That's Ash dressed as a girl. Ash is dressed up as a girl because he needed to sneak in because he doesn't like perfume, and they rejected him because of that. That's probably all of Victreebel's seen in this, so we're just gonna move on.
Now let's see why people love Victreebel. Now let's look at fan art.
Hello and welcome to the fan art section of the video. Nobody said in fan art, so instead we're looking at DeviantArt. For those of you who don't know how this works, what we do is we go through these images until we find an image that doesn't contain a Victreebel. This first one is called Frenzy Plant 2016 by Kimard T. We've done this one before the last couple days, but we can do it again. Victreebel there, Weepinbell here, Bellsprout there, Cherum, Cherubi, Ferroseed, Ferrothorn, Seedot, Grottle, Execute, Executor, Tangela, Tangrowth, Pansage, and Simisage are these two, Wormadam, Leafeon, Servine, Leavanny, Roserade, Lilligant, Obama Snow, Snover, Superior, Credilli, Chestnut, Whimsicott, Cottony, Sunkern, Sunflora, Ivysaur, Bulbasaur, Venusaur, Nuzleaf, Shifttree, Maractus, Lombre, Lotad, Ludicolo, Gourgeist, Phantump, Pumpkaboo, Grovyle, Subtile, Hoppip, Skiploom, and Jumpluff, Virizion, Carnivine, Trevenant, Fungus, Amoongus, Chikorita, Meganium, Bayleaf, Sawsbuck, Deerling, Parasect, Cacnea, Badoo, Shroomish, Chespin, Oddish, Petalil, Swadloon, Blossom, Snivy, Torterra, Rowlet, Celebi, Skyform and Landform Shaman, Cacturn, Goat, Skidoo, Breloom, Quilladin, here, Roselia, Rotom Mower Form, Trico, Sawaddle. I think I named all of them. Sorry if I didn't. So it's a good picture, meant to last a couple days. Could be a puzzle, if these stuff weren't on here, but I know they're important stuff, so yeah, let's just move on. This is 071 Victreebel by Kutsuku. So we saw the Weepinbell one yesterday, so this is kind of cool to see what it looks like in their Victreebel looks like in their style, and it's kind of cool looking, you know, kind of stylized a little bit. Got all the essential stuff though, yeah, it's very good. This is not a Victreebel, so let's move on.
Thanks to everyone who submitted fan art. I won't be streaming tonight as I need to wait until I've talked about Snorlax to evolve Weepinbell into Victreebel. Tomorrow I'll be talking about Tentacool. As always, this isn't my proper outfit, you'll see me tomorrow.